Just dropped the car off and headed down the parking garage. You're getting my view for the next 6 days in all its glory.
That's right, baby.
All right, here we are at the beginning of leg 2 of the Mackson's Ride Across America, starting back right here from the point in Pittsburgh and riding to Cincinnati. Today we got 45 miles to Steubenville, and it's a pleasant day, so it should be a great ride.
Yeah, super excited. I think that the weather is going to hold up. Hopefully we'll have less rain than we've had on our previous trip, so that's something to look forward to. We only had really one massive rain risk, which will be on Sunday. We might get a few showers today.
Pittsburgh's not kind to us. We've been climbing for about, I don't know, 2 miles. Kyle's back there. But let's see, we're only 4 miles in. And whew, we have the Panhandle Trail coming up in about 6 miles.
Just gonna check out the map a little bit.
Yeah. You guys here in video. So Pittsburgh, we hardly knew ya. 10.1 mile in and we're on the trail to West Virginia, which is our next stop. So it's the Panhandle Trail. We'll be on this for about the next, I don't know what, 25? I think 25 miles. And then we only got a few more until the stop in Steubenville tonight. So back on familiar turf here with trail.
Crushed limestone.
All right, so we're about 10 miles out here from our stopping point on day 1. And it's been a warm one, about 90 degrees today. And we're feeling the heat more than the mileage at this point. But we've got a nice trail to ride on, so at least we're gonna have to watch out for any traffic outside of the Pittsburgh leg. And we should be there in about an hour. I know, you don't want to look down, it's just a grate. I feel like you're gonna fall right through. So here we are in Steubenville. There's that big cliff over there. We rode all the way up one side, down the other. And then back up here to Steubenville. We got a little bit to climb in the morning. But day 1 is in the books. And yeah. It was a good 47 miles. It was a hard 47 miles, but we're done. Day 2, still climbing the hills in Steubenville. Got 45 miles today and quite a bit more climbing, but it'll be another short day. There's Kyle and a lot of traffic. See ya.
Let's start over again.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this is fog or if this is from the wildfires in Canada, but
that's
sure like the Smokies.
It's a small reward compared to last year's climbs, but we're pretty much at the peak, I think, of this ride. So now it should be downhill. We're not sure how far we're gonna ride. We might pass up our stopping point tonight since we only have 30 more miles and it's 8:44 in the morning. So we'll see what happens. All right, there's the Bike Route 50 sign right there. So here we are at Atwood Lake. It's been a beautiful overcast day today. And it's nice out here. Good weather, good temperature. We're happy. Over halfway to our destination tonight. So I want to give you a little flavor of the road, since this is different than our trail touring. These little rolling hills are pretty constant so far through the first 50 miles. And not too hard to climb, but you never fully catch your breath before you get to the next one. So that's what we're working with today. How we doing, Kyle?
Doing great. It's a nice change of pace on this trail.
Yeah, this one's not bad. Following the old canal again. Over there you can't see it as the river, but rolling into Mackson, Ohio. We're gonna pick up the Sippo Valley Trail, which is where we connected 2 years ago when we rode Cleveland to Cincinnati. So once we're on there, it's all somewhat familiar turf all the way home. Onto the green tunnel for miles and miles. All right, I want to do a little walk around of Larry and Lois's place here where we're staying night 2. We stayed on this nice little patio and ate dinner. We got some music playing out of a speaker over here. They have a beautiful garden. They sell lots of perennials out front. And then here's our setup. That's Kyle and I in our lawn chairs. Just chilling here while we wait for sundown. Here's my little sleeping arrangements here. Kyle's a little bit over here. But what's nice is it's not supposed to rain, so we didn't put the rain flies on, and tonight we'll be able to hopefully see nothing but stars above us. And we're gonna have breakfast at 7:30 in the morning.
Or 7.
Yeah, and we got about 72 miles tomorrow to the Bluebird Inn, just south of Mount Vernon. So overall, great night, great day.
Great night, and I'd say this is a 5-star so far. This space.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Beautiful morning.
All right, day 2, or no, day 3.
Day 3.
Day 3 has begun. We left Larry and Lois in Dalton, headed to Mount Vernon tonight. We're now deep into Amish country, so we'll get some pictures of some of the beauty out here.
About 5 miles in, about 60 some to go.
That's right. But all in all, it's gonna be a beautiful day. Weather's wonderful. And this is my favorite part of the Ohio to Erie Trail. It's rolling hills, so it's some difficulty, but unmatched beauty. A couple other cyclists here in Amish country. Once you pass through Fredericksburg, you get on a trail that's split for horse and buggy on one side and cyclists on the other. And we'll end up passing quite a few buggies on the way. And of course, it smells like it too. Woo! It's still kind of cool right now, but it's gonna warm up soon. Coming into Glenmont, Ohio. We just had about a 7-mile stint on road, and we're about to get back on the trail. So, doing well, Kyle?
Heck yeah, this is a great day.
Yeah, temperature's pretty good. Got some cars passing us here. Here's the Bridge of Dreams. Third longest covered bridge in Ohio. All right, we're gonna get a flyby of the Stone Arch here in Howard, Ohio. One of the sights to see here on the Ohio to Erie Trail.
Stone Mason.
Yeah.
That's pretty spectacular. All done by hand.
All done by hand. Let's turn around and give you a backwards look at it. There we go. Onward. All right, we've made it to Gambier, and we're on the campus of Kenyon College, and they've got this train here, which we stopped at 2 years ago when we did the Ohio to Erie Trail. And this obviously was a rail trail, so I'm guessing this is the type of train that used to come through here and stop. We got about, according to the sign up on the Gambier station right there, 15.5 miles to Columbus. So we've got, I don't know, maybe 10 more today to get to Mount Vernon. And then, well, less than Mount Vernon, but about 10 more to get to our bed and breakfast, which is just south of Mount Vernon. So it's been a great day, and we're very happy with how things have panned out. We stopped for about an hour to eat lunch in Danville, and now we're getting ready to close out the day in the next hour or so. So as you can see, we're pulling into Mount Vernon. We finally got rained on during the trip. So end of day number 3, which is kind of new territory for us. Usually we start the tours with a lot of rain.
51 hours, 13 minutes and
And let's hear.
Moving speed 14.0 miles per hour.
14.
200.0.
200. We just hit mile number 200 and coming into Mount Vernon.
Miles per hour.
So
3/4 mile. Turn left.
here we have it.
We are good left.
Good right. All right, so right through those trees are where the trail is. And we've been up here a few times, and I've always passed this place and I've wanted to stop and stay. This is the Bluebird Barn Bed and Breakfast. So what it is, it's a converted barn into a B&B. We washed our clothes and hung them up right over there. We got a little wet on the trail today. And then in here, what you'll notice is there's several different showers. Let me turn on the light here. So, you know, it's nice to have a shower after a ride, even if it's a primitive one. But over in here, there's Kyle Mack right there. We've got a composting toilet, so that's kind of new. And here, bathroom. I think they put that up just for Kyle. Got a little sitting room in there. A guest book. It's where the coffee is in the morning. Sink and whatnot. We already made ourselves a little dinner here with some bagels and everything else that she's got set up in the kitchen. So it's nice. And then in here will be our room. I'm gonna give Kyle that bed. Kind of fits his personality a little bit better. And
You mean it's a little bit longer, Brad? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, it's a little bit taller for the tall guys. So anyway,
It doesn't have to do anything with the bedspread.
no, that's right.
Okay.
All right, so that's the quick tour of the Bluebird Barn B&B. Pretty eclectic little place. And there you have it. All right, good morning. We are getting ready here on day 4. This is breakfast at Champions right here. A little bagel, a little coffee, a little yogurt. Getting our bags packed. Check out Kyle there making a little something. There you go. If you say, who's the best today? And that person becomes compartmentalized. And so each person does the craft that they're best at, and therefore it benefits all of society. Because if you don't have that until you have cities. Leaving the Bluebird in this morning. Gotta climb this hill. Here we go. All right, back on the road. Day number 4, here we come. Here we are at the high point on the Heart of Ohio Trail. It is, for the most part, downhill from here to Cincinnati. On our way to Sunbury, which is our next little town here. There's Kyle spinning the cranks.
Oh yeah.
You see our, I don't know if you'll be able to read that on camera. All of our stats and numbers on the GPS. But excited to see what today brings. It's weird having been on this trail a few times, so there's not much we're stopping and seeing because we've seen it all. So it'll be a quick flyby through this section.
We're doing it dry for the first time.
And we're doing it dry. Now here's the other thing. Through Columbus, we're taking a different route because of construction on the Alum Creek Trail. So we're gonna go on the western side of Columbus and pass through Ohio State's campus. So we'll see what that looks like.
O-H-I-O.
Hopefully we'll get some good shots. All right, making it through Columbus. I'm going straight here, Kyle.
Okay.
There goes Alum Creek Trail that way. Another little bridge crossing this river. There's where the Buckeyes play, the old horseshoe. Riding right past it today. Okay, Kyle and I are drafting toward London right here. I'm coasting. We're doing about 22 miles an hour. He's just pulling me along. This right here's the way to travel.
All right, you ready?
Blow the whistle, Kyle. All right, we're gonna take a right up there. I think right at that big silo. We're taking a quick breather here in South Charleston. Thankfully, Kyle had some friends in Cedarville we're gonna stay with tonight, so that means I hauled this tent all the way to camp one night out of 5. But I'm happy because we get a shower and something a little warmer to sleep in. Behind me here, a little train outside of South Charleston. So this was obviously a stop on the rail trail, so you got a little depot over there. Not sure what this old log cabin is. I'm sure there's a story behind that. And of course, silos of mid-Ohio, which are everywhere. Listen, day 4 nearly in the books, and it's gone as great as we could have hoped. A little sore, but I'm gonna end up almost at 100 miles today, so almost a century, and getting home to the families a little earlier than we thought, which is great. Let me capture. Nothing but fields. Nothing but fields. Oh God, country. See here. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Little stop in Corwin on day 5. Gonna stop in Loveland for lunch, and then be home by 4 for the ladies and the family. Yeah, I can see myself here, looking good. All right, away we go. There she is, the little Miami. Rolling in here to Morgan's campground, which we've stayed at twice. We're gonna get some snacks and some water. Make it to our next place here for lunch. So it's a nice little stop on the trail. It's a good campground too. Hello. Taking a detour where they're doing construction on the trail. Well, the road that crosses the trail. And so we just climbed for the better part of a mile. And we're gonna head back down the river, and less than 30 miles to home now. We're on the home trail, a 5-mile trail. We're down to like 2 miles to go on this trip. You see here, it says 2.3 on my odometer is left. 100 hours and 1 minute right now since we set off. There it is. Woo. See ya. Woo!
Daddy!
A little bit.
How was it?
It was great.
Dad,
Hold on. Guess what? I'm home. I'm home. Hi, Jude.
Hi, Daddy.